X gonna give it to you. Fuck waiting for you to get it on your own. X gonna deliver it to you. Knock, knock, open up the door. It's red with the non-stop pop, a stainless steel. I get hard getting busy with it. But I got such a good heart, I'll make the motherfucker wonder if he did it. Damn right, and I'll do it again. I am nice because I got to win. Break bread with the enemy. No matter how many times I break bread, it's big who's sending me. I want nothing but your life set. Bitch, that's called a life debt, motherfucker. But I won't be the one ending up on his knees. Bitch, please! Stay out to play. Stay out my way, motherfucker. Then we gonna roll. Then we let it pop. Go, let it go. X gonna give it to you. He gonna give it to you. X gonna give it to you. He gonna give it to you. First we gonna rock. Then we gonna roll. Then we let it pop. Go, let it go. X gonna give it to you. He gonna give it to you. He never gave nothing to me. But every time I got around, cats got their hands out, wanting something from me. I got it, so you can't get it. Let's leave it at that, cause I ain't with it. Me against you, ever out. Wolf in sheep's clothing. I went a little darker than that. These cats done forgot what work is. They don't know who they see. They don't know who they see. Then we gonna roll. Then we let it pop. Go, let it go. X gonna give it to you. He gonna give it to you. X.
They click live, right? Okay. It doesn't matter. Nobody's here.
X gonna give it to you. X gonna give it to you. X gonna give it to you. Never got them in the play when they give it back. Too much for too long. Don't give up, you're too strong.
I'm still not happy with that color yet. Let's what we need? I think we need a little chromium.
X gonna give it to you. He gonna give it to you. X gonna give it to you. He gonna give it to you. Then we let it pop. Go, let it go. X gonna give it to you.
Just like a little bit though. I don't think I need a lot. I want it to have like a brownish tint, but I just like, you know, like it'll get dirty. It'll get muddy. It's gonna get bloody, Raj. Let's grab a little more of the sienna. Too much there. Jewels gathered in their masses, just like witches at black masses. Sorcerer of this construction. In the fields, the bodies burning as the war machine keeps turning. Death and hatred to mankind, poisoning their brainwashed minds. Oh Lord, yeah. And look, we're going to end up, just because of the thickness of this brush, and all the crap that's on it right now. There's going to be some that gets covered up. That's okay. They only started the wars. Why should they go out to fight? They leave peril to the poor. Yeah. Time will tell them they have power and minds, making war just for fun.
treating people just like pawns in chess. Wait until the judgment day comes. Yeah.
So everybody's Monday so far. It's a short week, so it should be a better Monday. Still Monday, don't get me wrong. That's still Monday for me. That just so sucked. Turning. I remember seeing something a while back that says, it's like, it's not Mondays that suck, it's your attitude about them and stuff, isn't it? Oh, yeah, or whatever. And I was like, nah, it's not Mondays that suck, it's my job that sucks.
God is calling. On the knees, the war pigs crawling. Begging mercy for their sins. Satan laughing spreads his wings. Oh Lord, yeah.
Kind of like Joker in the original Batman. It's so hard to stay within the lines. Oh, that's wrong voice. Hold on. So hard to stay within the lines. Wrong Joker voice. Yeah, fuck it. Let's just do Mark Hamill.
It's so hard to stay within the lines.
That's better. It's the best Joker voice anyway, right?
I am somebody. You are somebody. A Dahlia is somebody. Though he loses every case that he pleads. A doctor is somebody. Though he gives out the wrong remedy. I may not have boots to put on my feet. May not have I am somebody. Every man is somebody. Tell me, where would you be without everyday people like me? That's what me. I am somebody. You are somebody. I was somebody before he ever marched Washington. Nobody was somebody. Nowadays, so you make nothing but shreds. But you are somebody. Every man and woman is somebody. Every man, give him respect and give him a chance. And surely you'll understand. Can you make it? What should I make it?
No, that might be a good thing to gray out this with.
'Cause I am somebody.
I should explain. I made this like mixture a little bit while I was off camera, like right as I was waiting for the cameras to all load up. It's a cobalt violet hue, a little oxide of chromium, which that part you guys did see, or maybe you didn't see if you weren't live on the screen, but whatever. And then a little bit of cobalt, blue, and titanium white, obviously. Oh, and some burnt sienna. That's what this mass is. And before I forget, reference photos, alright, in case anybody wants to paint or draw along. Imager. Images. That's a reference photo. I don't want to put it, but I don't feel like typing. So.
Every man, give him respect and give him a chance. And surely, surely, you'll understand. Watch you make it. Watch you make it. I wanna make it. I am somebody. You are somebody. I am somebody. You are somebody. I am somebody. You are somebody. Without the workers. I am somebody. You are somebody. I am somebody. You are somebody.
Just checking where I am here. Still do cover up some spots. There's a little bit of mistaking where I am. I hope no one ever thinks I'm under the impression I know what I'm doing. It's a journey. Hey, what's up, Mike? How you doing? Is it bad protocol to call you by your real name since I know it? I always wonder about that. Like, I don't mind people calling me, you know, like all nobody that does it. Did you stream it all today? I didn't get a notification, so I'm assuming no, but that doesn't mean anything. I get like spotty anything at work, so. I gotta rewatch your the stream that like I was speaking on last time. Was it Friday? Yeah, because I was working from home, right? Yeah. So I had you on. But of course I was working from home. I only could catch in and out. But like Illustrator has always like been like kryptonite to me. Like I tried to get it one time and I thought I was getting it, and then I tried to do something and it just blew up in my face, and it was like, oh, okay, well. And I haven't really gone back since then to do it. I'd like to at least get that kind of, not that I'm great at Photoshop or anything, but I'd like to get it to the elementary level that I'm at Photoshop. I'd like to match Illustrator to that. Yeah, it was cool. I mean, like, you know, I was going to be funny, by the way. I was like, again, I don't know, you know, like I didn't know the, you know, and I still don't really, if they would quite understand me. At one point, I think you asked about, like, you know, is that clear to everybody as you're showing the instructions, like, put together, and I was going to say, you know, directions unclear, got my dick stuck in a fan. But I was like, nah, they're not. Just to bring it back to that whole, how that was stuff that's for stupid people like me.
It's very, very extraordinary. It's even more than anyone that you adore. It's all that I can give to you. Love is more than just a game. Two in love can make it. Take my heart and please don't break it, love. It's me and you.
just find more of the color I want to get out of this. There goes water. Put it over it. Shit. What do you enjoy doing for Thanksgiving? You guys coming up this way? Are you going down there? What are you guys doing? Because he has family up this way too, right? It's going to be dark and late, but I lost it. I'll put it back. So I'm going to put this card into it. Where's my... Let's put this back out. Oh, that's cool. We're having a majority of the family over our way, so... we've got Heather's folks, my sister, and then of course my brats. I don't know whether, honestly, I don't know if Allie's coming now. And trigger it. Okay, good. I was just getting to trigger that fucking thing. I know boyfriend Andrew's not, because since he's now a part-time cop, and fresh on the force, he's getting all the shit shifts. So he's working the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, he's working Thanksgiving, he's working, I believe, Christmas Eve. He's got them all. He's just getting nothing but garbage, so. Well, if you're up this way, you guys gotta stop by. I mean, you've never been to this house, have you? I don't think you have, right? Oh yeah, you definitely have to come by then. You know who almost he stopped by the other day, and he's looking in the area. And I sort of got if he'd been looking a goddamn month earlier, I'd been able to point to like 3 or 4 different houses in this area. Jay's talking about buying in the area. He's talking about finally leaving South Street. That whole situation he's going through. No, I never lived in that house, thank you. That was Heather's house. That was her folks' house. You were up at the townhouse. Oh wait, I'm loud over here. Yeah, they he said there's just a bunch of like, yeah, it's I won't go into details, but it's just like, you know, just because where we are, but it's yeah, it got crappy. It got real crappy for him. There's a lot of people that like, yeah, they were like, oh, there's stuff around here, and they just sort of dropped them, like, you know. Just heading back to my folks, from my folks' house, because I wanted to, it was before I picked this picture out, actually. I was trying to figure out what I was going to paint, because I didn't have any time that day. I'd hoped to have some time to stretch off canvas, and I didn't have it, so I was like, quick, I gotta find something. And he called me on the way back from the gas station, and I was like, he's like, yo, are you in the neighborhood? I'm like, well, yeah, I'm like, I'm going to be at my house for like 20 minutes maybe. I'm like, you know. So he said, we're in me today or nearby. We're going to come by. I was like, all right, cool. You know, that's fine. And Heather was at a birthday party with Sophia, so she had to stop by anyway, so I was waiting for them. And so Jay's like, yeah, we're looking in the area, you know. I was like, you son of a bitch, dude. Like, literally, like, down, like, 2 doors down was selling, you know, about a month and a half ago. That's not what I wanted. That was the wrong one. It's right next to the one I wanted. And then, what I'm hoping for now is the people across the street from me, the cuckoo neighbors, the one whose dick was fine. If you remember that story. Well, it was the neighbor's boyfriend whose dick was fine. Anyway, I know this because he said it at 11:30 at night. But anyway, they've been like cleaning house, and we're wondering if they're kind of like there's an older woman that she's technically the owner of the house, and we're thinking that maybe she's getting put somewhere or something because they've been cleaning the house for like 2 months. And every trash day is just loaded with shit out there. So we're like wondering if they're getting, you know, their affairs in order, so to speak, or whatever. And kind of hoping, like, dude, Jay, I have Jay right across the street, man. You know how happy I'd be. Probably get nothing done though. Like both of us would just feel like terrible for each other's work habits. Or we'd be great for it. I can't tell. I said I won't be able to chase Carney out of here without a, you know, without a stick or something, because he's just going to be like, Jay's over too. Yeah. Brush needs to be fixed. Try and give it at least a half-life. This won't really fix my problem, but at least I'll put it in hold for a little bit, I think. That'll make it worse. I need to dump some pots in here. Damn it, oh, the heater's starting to kick my ass. Hold on here. I'm like sweating my balls off in here. Put the heaters on like 2 hours ago. Now I'm kicking my head. No. Off. Professionalism. That's what you get here. I mean, that's not what you get here. No, that didn't work at all. Okay. Come on, dude. Just hold on until I can get some fucking super glue in your ass. I keep meaning to bring it out. I keep forgetting. No. That's a So-So song that's on here. Yeah, no. Actually, I'm gonna get out of that. Mixed up a little bit. Listen, understand that human life must end. I'm looking man to count on both hands the ones I love. Some folks have one year, others no. You and me, how does this bring? Okay, we're right here, so it should be right about here. It's this part. It's not my sin, you're gonna let me win on. I don't wanna hurt. There's so much in this world to make me bleed. Me, I'll see you. Did I say that I need you? Oh, did I say that I want you? Well, if I didn't, I'm a fool, you see. No one knows this more than me. I come clean out every day. I want to put your face on. Everything you gave, there's nothing you would take on. Take everything you gave. Did I say that I need you? Oh, did I say that I want you? Oh, if I didn't, I'm a fool, you see. No one knows this more than me. 'Cause I come clean out. You on the other side. Stuff update. 2 weeks without you, and I'm still haven't gotten over you yet. Vacation, all I ever wanted.
Vacation had to get away. This thing's getting stuck in my neck. Remember, kiddies, don't paint when you're a sweaty slob. In a hot studio, at least. Vacation had to get away. Professional band. Oh, that sounds like a mariachi band. ¿Qué onda? Más veces. Vatos me gallos. Qué bueno. Where's this guy at? Bandos blancos, multiposes. Put this with plastic bags. Malotas. Your popsicle melting. Mike, if you're still there, I have to laugh because, I randomly chose you and Joe, like I said, using the random number generator for the winners for the drawing. And I ended up getting both, something from both of you guys. Joe's going to send me a drawing of his, too. So I'm, super stoked for that. Not your Joe, another Joe. Yeah, Joe House. I hope I'm saying his name right. Joe, if I'm getting it wrong, please tell me. I know you guys are you're England, so it's probably 3 in the morning there, but I'm terrible at time zones. I have no idea what time it actually is over there. I forget the comedian used to talk about his parents were always bad at time zones, and it's 3 o'clock here. What is it, Thursday there? There's so much color on this tree. This is like painting freaking Wilma, dude. This is there's so much shit in here that I could just fuck with for hours. It's gonna be fun. And the thing is, like I said earlier when I started this piece,
I did my 12 for the year, so I can fuck around on this all I want. I don't feel the pressure to like get it finished. Which I mean, I know it's a self imposed pressure, but. So you got your sticker coming from me, and then like I said, I'm gonna have stuff in here that's not just prints, like, and it's not my shit. That's what I'm super stoked about. It's having art in the house that isn't mine. It's a really cool piece too. It kind of looks like it reminds me, even though it's not exactly the same way. It reminds me of that Monet in the Philly Museum. That's basically like sea and sky. There's nothing really else beyond it, except it's a sunset, or it looks like a sunset. So it does a lot of abstract stuff that has a very natural look to it. So it looks like a sunset, and like behind the sun is like all these crazy swirly lines or whatever. Behind the half of the circle, and that's blank and clear, and then on what would be, I guess, would look like the ocean part of it or whatever, the sun itself or the reflection are all sorts of squiggly lines that matches up for one, but then it's very clean straight lines going down. I just dug it. I'm like, both pieces that he's like, here, pick one. I'm like, I don't want to pick one. They're both great. I'm like, ah. Consider this a century. Consider this a slip. Brought me to my knees. The pale water these fantasies come. Now I've said too much. Ah, cool. I'm purposely going to script the install on it. No, I'm just kidding. I can't figure out your instructions. That should be good there. This is just like, oh, that's the thing there. Get that more definition. There we go. It is really cool though, because in my mind it's sort of like, you know, I had wanted for a long time. I tried to convince Sam Hofsummer into it when he was still going to the University of Arts. I tried to convince Davin into it. I tried to convince my old studio mate Kevin into it. But I was always trying to do like very much, you know, like an art like exchange. Like here, you take one of mine, anyone, you know, and I take one of yours, and whatever you want to give me. Like I was much more like, I don't care what I get. I just want something not mine in my house. Back before any of us really established ourselves as anything. Now that Kevin's like showing places professionally and shit, now I can't afford his shit. So it's like, it's just cool. Like, I think it's like, yeah, I'm getting an art exchange thing like I wanted. What the hell's that? What the hell is the noise? So there's like a little hum. And now it's gone. Life might have something in the washer. It just sounded weird. I might take you on it. I usually prefer still to work from stuff I've done, so at least I can put myself like back to where I was when I took it, you know, like, because I can't paint plein air like I'd like to. I mean, I have, the thing is, I have a lot of stuff that I kind of want to do. It's just a matter of canvases that match what I want, you know? Like, I still want to do some more stuff out of Luray Caverns, because I dug that one cave painting I did, and I'd like to try it again. And I took a ton of shots when I was in Luray. It's literally a matter of going through them all and being like, okay, well, this one's too dark, this one's, you know, can I adjust this one, and how big do I want to make it? Because then it's like, well, if I make it too big, the complication of it makes it really difficult. I mean, those are not easy. You know, that last one, which was like only my third one, I think, back when I started painting again. I mean, it kicked my ass. Like, it took forever to get through that. I mean, the results I was really happy with, because it felt like something that nobody. You know, when I do stuff that's very impressionistic and normally stuff that you would see other impressionists have done in the past, it's like, okay, well, I did this, and yeah, it's a little different than Vincent Van Gogh or Monet or whatever. But like, that was like, nobody's ever fucking done. I never saw anybody do that. Like, I can't find a Delacroix, I can't find anything that looks like that one. I was like super stoked about it. So it's like, I want to do it again. It's just, it's really hard. So it's, I want to make sure I pick things that are matched out properly. Plus, Allie wants me to do this one of her dog still, and I gotta get that one in, preferably sometime soon. But I gotta finish that canvas first. And I had stuff I wanted to take photos of last spring, but the only times I was available to take photos, it was pouring rain, and I'm like, I want it green. Like, there's some spots out in Westchester that I hit. My dad and I were passing it when last January. I had to go pick up a painting at the Westchester Gallery for the Chester County Arts Association, and it was when the wife and I both had the that flu or whatever that was going around last year. The swine flu or whatever the hell type of flu it was. Like, it kicked our asses. So I was just coming back off of that. I couldn't make more than probably 2 or 3 breaths before I started hacking up my lungs. So I was like, my dad drove me out there. I had my like a face mask on and shit, so I wouldn't infect anybody on the way out there and back. And as we were passing the way my dad took, I was like, oh my god, there's like a dilapidated building. It's gorgeous. I mean, it was unbelievable. I really want to get a shot of it, but I wanted to get it when it was like, I figured vines and shit are going to be growing over it, and the trees behind it will be nice and bright. Like I said, though, unfortunately, it was always raining. And then when it wasn't raining, the wife had shit for me to do. So. And like I said, if I'm struggling, I will most certainly take you up on that. Try to figure something out. What did you hear? I heard you beep. Don't fuck with me. Well, I'm standing next to a mountain, and I chop it down with the edge of my hand. Well, I'm standing next to a mountain, and I chop it down with the edge of my hand. Stuck to the back of my neck again. Kind of the same way. Like, it's one of the reasons why like this year's vacation was very much about like stopping in very pretty places to get use out of the good camera, because I'm like, I use it for taking shots of stuff I finished up here, and that's about it. I don't break it out for, like even holidays anymore, like, because it's just a pain in the balls, Used to do it for like, okay, Christmas morning, Easter, it's like now it's just like, phone's easier. My phone camera's gotten much better. It's like, it's fine. Actually, even one of the Lorraine photos I ended up saving to my like possible reference shots was one that my wife took on her camera. It was like her phone. I'm like, come on, this big ass camera, and hers looked better. Like, it was the same thing I took a shot of. I was like, yours looks like so much richer. I'm like, god damn it, I suck at this thing. I didn't mean to take all your sweet time. And I gave it right back one of these days. I'll meet you on this world. I'll meet you on the next one, but don't be late. Don't be late. 'Cause I'm a voodoo child, voodoo child. Lord knows I'm a voodoo child. Hey, hey, hey. That's not really much better. I have time to go back to the other ones, see if I can make those work better. One of the problems I've run into with this thing is I swear to God, it like, I don't know whether I trick it sometimes or it just doesn't, you know. Or if it's pulling like a thing like my phone camera sometimes likes to tell me like, hey, you know, try to try cleaning off your screen when I try to take a picture of my work when I'm working on it, you know, especially when it's still middle of the piece. Why don't you try cleaning your screen? It'll help the picture look better. Fuck you, asshole. Got a phone that's an art critic. Piece of shit. Oh, what now? Oh, I meant to ask you, by the way. Where did you get like the template for like? Because I've just been using it just a generic template. Actually, I think it's like a Rocket League template. Like for your like starting soon and closing or whatever screens. Like, how do you get that to go? Because I can't even figure out how, if I wanted to change this one, how I could change it. What the fuck is that? Do you save them as a specific type of file, or is it just like, do you just use it like a JPEG and, or whatever, you know, if you made a GIF or whatever? It's like this thing is, I'm not actually going to leave, but like, I looked at this thing, it was like a weird file, and I couldn't really, it's not something I can seem to edit. Like if I look at it, I'm not leaving, anybody's confused. I'm just stupid. Click that, properties. Like it ends in like a W web, the dot web M. I don't know what that is. I don't know how I can fix it. Yeah. So that's all stuff I think it's like if I could do this as only this, you know, like I think it would be something I would be more willing to attempt. But as is, like, this is pretty much all my spare time, you know, like the dates I picked are, you know, the days I picked are the only days I really seem to have available to me during the week. And even to do this, sometimes it's like, okay, well, shows the wife and I used to watch together, I can't watch together with her anymore because it's like, well, no, I've set a schedule based on 2 seasons of, you know, like CW scheduling for the Arrowverse, and then they changed it on me, and it's like, well, no, I can't change it now. I planned something, and I wanted to keep it. I'm going to hold this schedule, and I can't add Saturdays or Fridays early because that's always the time Mrs. has us running all over. So. So near, you may hear angels cheer, 'cause we're together. It's such a lovely day. You just say the words and we'll beat the birds down to a Pucco Bay. It's perfect for a flying honeymoon, they say. Come fly with me, let's fly, let's fly. Pack up, let's fly away. That'll probably be my next project on this. Once I finish up the writing of background tracks, so I don't have to use this thing anymore, and so I don't get pinged on copyright, both on Twitch and on YouTube. The one that bit my ass was the one where it was like, literally chose something that said, open source, like jazz or whatever, and then it was like, I got pinged so many times, I was like, oh, come on, dude. I got some, I don't know if this will test on me or not, let's see here. Like, I've got, like, some pretty cool, like I did Jay and Silent Bob stuff, so like there's a little Pierre thrown in. I haven't put a video for that one yet because I figured I can't do subscriptions. Let's say host, I have something on. I think I have that. Wait, what's the sound? I think the sound sucks. Well, now, you contested that with Twitch, right? Because I think they're more like, okay, well, if you lose, you're on your fucking own, like kind of thing, I think. From the way I read it one time, I got pinged by them, and I think I fought it and whatever. One I did, and I was like, whatever, I just don't care. Like I said, mine was just like, dude, it literally says, like, at the Amazon skill says, you know, open source jazz. And I was like, what the fuck? Not my fault. And I had another one, I was using like a YouTube thing. Where again, it was like supposed to be like, again, open source beats for whatever, and then I guess whatever the guy sampled was enough to pick it up, and I was like, alright, that's not working either, so I was like, alright, I'm just gonna make my own shit. In the middle of like, probably about the middle point of my third track right now. And it's just like, I mean, it's shitty garage band, like, you know, mix whatever I can come up with. I'm pissed off about that one that got scrapped because I tried to do as much as I could to remember it, and it's not even close. I know it sucks now. It's like, it's just, oh. And I'm mad because the drum and the bass line stuck around, but I could not remember what I did for the guitar parts. And I'm like, pissed off by that. Still bugs me. Might become an unreleased track. We would not face. We would not face. Yeah. Still getting over this cold. Time's at 10:10. It's gonna be time to wrap up soon. Alright, man. You have a good night. Yeah, okay with that. Hold on. I gotta copy it. Because every time I open this, it tries to open the fucking Explorer, whatever the whole new version of Explorer is. I'll pop that over here. What the fuck is with the Chewbacca's? Dude, I'm sorry. It's like, ooh, this is nice. Like, oh, they have nice bowling. I like bowling. It's like a nice landscape. Chewbacca's! That's awesome. Is that Dragon Con? Yeah, it is. I'm trying to convince my sister to go to Dragon Con next year. She's, So she moved down to Atlanta now, so she lives down there. I mean, she's not like in Atlanta proper. She's like like outside the city, but I'm like, I know people that go every year. I'm like, tell you where to meet them. And it'd be good for her. Here's a really good question. If there's anybody still viewing here, let's see. Oh, you're still here, okay. I was gonna say I thought you were done, but yeah, I hope so. I hope she can go because it's like she'd get a kick out of it. All right, go to sleep, man. You gotta go to work. You get up earlier like than I do, so. I got to debate on whether I'm going into work on Wednesday or if I'm just going to work from home.
Change our lives if everyone were only drinking water. There'd be no public houses, no bars to take the spouses. Divisions, regrettable decisions. No justice for me coming home too late. Sisters, it's time to take a stand. You can pry my beer from my cold dead hand. Raise 'em up and drink 'em down. Yeah, raise 'em up and drink 'em down.
See, my problem is, I got to think about whether I want to go in on Wednesday because I think the guys that would rat me out aren't going to be going in. I can work from home, so nobody would really be aware of it. Unless, like I said, unless those assholes show up. But they're all planning on a trip together. Like right after, like during Thanksgiving or whatever, they're going out.
Sisters, it's time to take a stand. You can pry my beer from my cold dead hand. Raise 'em up and drink 'em down. Yeah, raise 'em up and drink 'em down.
Give that one more bump. There we go. Did I get a bunch more bots? Scissors. Mike and I were talking about bots, and I think I have more bots now, something watching me.
Knocking on the door. Every nation depends upon libations. Beer, it seems it's worth its weight in gold. Well, we've assessed the pros and cons. It's all wrongs. To your face, you're strave the human race. You're drinking for the future of the world. So brothers, sisters, it's time to take a stand. You can pry my beer from my cold dead hand. Drink 'em up, raise 'em up and drink 'em down. Yeah, raise 'em up and drink 'em down. Can pry my beer from my cold dead hand.
I hope Gaelic Storm plays the Celtic Fling again. That was a good time. Of course, my wife was talking about ruining my good time. She talked about bringing the kids next time. I'm like, ugh. I love my children and all, but man, I kind of like getting drunk and howling that classic Irish music without having to hear my daughter. This is stupid music! My youngest will dance to music as she complains that it's stupid. Simply because I like it. That's why she thinks it's stupid. She'll be sitting there like, this is stupid music. You like it, Daddy, but it's stupid. And I really don't have the heart to tell her that. Right now, if I had to be painfully honest, especially at her age, I'll say this specifically, where she is at her age and everything. Oh, green, sorry. She reminds me more of me than I think any of my other children did at that age. At 4 or at 8 years old, like, you know, I mean, 4 she was a pain in the ass, but no, at 8 she is all sorts of extra braggadocio, like, you know, like, she's a pain in the nuts. She reminds me of me in so many ways when I was that age. She's, you know, a little bit of an artist. She paints, you know, well, she likes to draw all the time, and, you know. And my son and my daughter, yeah, my older daughter drew on occasion, but she's got a definite knack for it. See, Allie had a knack for graphic design, which I never did. In fact, I think, truth be told, if I had to be honest with myself, she got kind of that idea, like, you know, lettering and stuff like that. She got that from her mother. His mother used to be pretty good at that stuff too. I think she got the idea of being serious about it. I mean, not just she's trying to pursue a career in it, because I told her kind of to avoid the art careers because they're pains in the asses. But, you know, she does stuff like with it in her house and stuff like that. So I think that type of end comes from me. But and Vincent has a knack for three-dimensional stuff. He's done some pretty cool sculptures. Even when he was little, he used to do pretty cool sculptures. So, but Sophia, at her age especially, reminds me so much of me. 7 years of bad luck, good things in the past. When you believe in things that you don't understand and you suffer, superstition ain't the way. Hey, hey. I got excited. I had 5 at one point. Shit. I mean, superstitious. No face and hands. Let me know the problem. Do all that you can. Turn me a dream. We don't want no saving. Sad as my song. When you believe in things that you don't understand and you suffer, superstition ain't the way. Hey, hey, oh no. Superstitious, nothing more to say. Very superstitious, the devil's on his way. Came my little baby, broke the looking glass. 7 years of bad luck. Yeah, I think I made notes up there to remind myself there were leaves there that I flew right over them. And you believe in things that you don't understand and you suffer. Superstition ain't the way. Let's try to add a little more, like, forming. A little more shapely design to that. distance right enough. That won't work for me. We're getting too close to the end of the game. That won't work for me either. I'll stick with Rain King. I could sing this badly. When I think of heaven deliver me in a black-winged bird, if I think of flying down in the sea of pins and feathers, all of the instruments of faith and sex and God in the belly of a black-winged bird. Don't try to keep me, 'cause I've been here before and I deserve a little more. I belong in the service of the Queen. I belong anywhere but in between. She's been waiting, I've been thinking. I am the Rain King. I said, Mama, 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 why am I so alone? I can't go outside, I'm scared I might not make it home. But I'm alive, but I'm sinking in. If there's anyone at your someplace, darling, why don't you invite me in? Don't try to feed me, 'cause I've been here before and I deserve a little more. I belong in the service of the Queen. I belong anywhere but in between. She's been lying and I've been thinking. I am the Rain King. The same as anyone else. That was going shit. Alright, since this is already kind of always bad, let me, it's about time to quit anyway. That's it, right? Menaceart. Either one of these will do you, to get a good photo of this. So anyway, we try to feed me, 'cause I've been here before and I deserve a little more. I belong in the service of the Queen. I belong anywhere but in between. She's been dying, I've been drinking, and I am the Rain King. I say I am the Rain King. I say yeah, 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 yeah. I am the Rain King. Yeah! Oh, I love that like blast. Yeah! Sorry. Sorry, be quiet. Sorry. either one of those will do you for a good copy, you know, so you can actually see what this really looks like right now. So it's just a fucking mess. It's just a disaster. No, I mean, I'm kind of digging it. It's really gonna, I think, pop more once I actually add all that moss in. I'm just sort of putting some notes down again. Oh, my nose is starting to go shit. So, I don't think I can adjust this a little more, right? It's probably fucked up again. That's supposed to be more where it's at. And look, again, I want to be clear. We're working here now. There's still a shit ton to do over in this messy area. There's still a lot of stuff I can play with. I'm just waiting. I need a little skin in the form first. To get some of the pops that I need. And so yeah, that's gonna be it for tonight. What's it called? Let's see. Is anybody raid? I mean, there's only two of us here. I had both names. It's actually just turned out. That's how I found out. Let's see. I think I have to do this different now. I have to do like /raid. You have to do it properly in the. Which that's where I have to do it. Do it here. I might not even do it till after I'm done. Right. Let's see. Who's on, man? Or if I hit /raid, well then tell me. Let's try. No, nothing. This one is how it did last time. You have to stop. I don't know. It's been getting weird. Let's go get Bloody Raj. Yeah. Alright, we'll just cut it, and then if a raid pops up, it pops up. If not, oh, you know what? No, last time I did it, I put /host. Let me see if that works. No, okay. It happens after I hang up, I guess. So we'll there's somebody here. We'll see who's around. I don't know. Later.